morning. Happy Monday. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. Okay. But it's Monday. It's the start of a great week. We've had a lot of things happen over the last, I would say, 10 days. Okay. Some good, some tragic, but a lot has happened. Okay. First of all, today I have coffee. I don't know how you like your coffee, but I didn't get a chance to go to Starbucks. Usually my order is grande iced caramel macchiato. Skinny. I just had to think about that. I'm like skinny, extra caramel drizzle. What else? I think that's all. Oh, upside down. I would love to know in the comments your Starbucks order, but I can't even lie. Starbucks is so motherfucking expensive. So sometimes I just got to pick up a box of Keurig, Dunkin' Donuts, French vanilla, and do it myself. So today, coffee. Cheers. There's some French vanilla creamer in here, Keurig, and there we go. Okay? There is no tea today. Now, the tagline does say socially conscious tea. Initially, I was thinking, cup of tea every time I record. However, socially conscious tea really is about giving thoughtful analysis and taking that with you. So anytime there's a conversation with a guest, conversation with you and I, okay, us together, the audience, engaging, it just means that you are taking it with you. It's not gossip. It's not the KeKe, that we usually do. Hey girl, what's the tea? It is more so, I gave you some tea. You take it with you. You marinate on it. You think about it. You process it. And we may have a conversation about it, right? That's the purpose. So, again, lot has happened over the last 10 days. And I feel like if there's not a guest coming on the show, then why not let me have my opinions about things? Now, listen, I can't lie. My opinions can be quite harsh. But they can be funny. They can be funny. If you tune into Pink Sunday Radio, uh, then they can be quite hilarious. So I don't know what you'll think about how I'm feeling about certain things, but I do want to say today is a sad day. It is the anniversary of the passing, one of the greatest actors of our time, and Chadwick Boseman, who we know as Black Panther, as we know as Jackie Robinson, and so many other films. I mean, just brilliant man, philanthropist, and everything left us so soon. But his mark on the world will never be forgotten. So, R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. I want to start off with that. Congratulations to Charity and Alton. I say Alton, but I think it's more Otun, from the Bachelorette franchise. So congratulations to Charity. I felt the spark. Okay. I know there's a lot of Joey fans out there. My mom in particular loved her in Joey's Connection. I didn't watch the season like that, but I know a lot of people did see it for Joey and Charity. So, but I think he's going to be the Bachelor, and apparently people are very excited. So, we'll have to see about that. Good luck to Joey. But I think Alton and Charity, I think they make a great couple. So again, congratulations to them. Now, upcoming for the franchise is Bachelor in Paradise, with Wells still being the bartender. I love Wells. He is married to Sarah Hyland. As you guys know, Sarah Hyland was great on Modern Family. She is also the host on Love Island USA, which concluded last night. Congratulations to Hannah and Marco. I think for me, Hannah and Marco, I kind of knew they were going to win. I was pretty sure, just because I felt like their connection, not that it was the most genuine, but I feel like they have the most, I think they have the most greatest chance, of making it on the outside. And I feel like the audience, that was part of the vote, right? I feel like part of whenever you're voting on these type of shows is about, you're looking at who's going to make it on the outside, because when you're in the villa, it's a bubble. It's a bubble in the villa, right? Like, you are in a fantasy world. But when it's time to give people $100,000, you feel me? And you fixing to lead a motherfucking island, it's like, okay, who we want to set up with, Ashley Furniture? I'm just saying. I mean, that's how I would look at it. Who do I want to set up with a down payment? You know what I'm saying? Who do I want to give, who do I want to give money to share a ride, share a car with, share an apartment with? Like, I'm just thinking ahead of the game. Like, I don't know about y'all, but that's how I think when I vote for these type of things. So I feel like Hannah and Marco, I could see it. Now, there was rumors going around that maybe Carmen and what's his name, child? Kenzo. Mm-hmm. Kenzo and Carmen may have known each other or something like that. I don't know. I don't get too much in them streets, the Reddit streets and stuff. But either way it go, I don't know about y'all, but Kenzo looked a little bit pissed. Did y'all see his face? Mm-hmm. When they got fourth place, I need y'all to see. Go back and watch. Go back and rewind Kenzo's face. He looks so disappointed in fourth place. And somebody like that, who's mad at fourth place when it's about love, that's a red flag, honey. That's a red flag. But see, it was a red flag when he got mad at Carmen for dancing on everybody during the what's that challenge? The heart rate challenge. He was hot. He was hot that Carmen danced on everybody. And then tried to make an example by when it was his time. He came out and danced on just her and was like, yeah, I came for one woman. Like, honey, I'm trying to tell y'all, when y'all see the red flags, like my girl Maya said, RIP, somebody shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm guilty. I'm so guilty. Somebody show me who they are, child. I put on my bird box blinders too, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, we do have to be better as a people. Okay. So anyway, who them other people? Kathy and Leo. They got run up. I figured that. They have very good chemistry, very young love, good sexual chemistry, and all the things. I feel like, honestly, Leo's a college student. He's going to graduate soon. I feel like they'll go back and forth to see each other. I mean, I don't know how long it'll work, but honestly, I think it's cute. Okay, fine. Okay. Um, and it's the villa. Like he slept with somebody, it's gonna go back and forth. She took him back. I mean, it was so dramatic this season. I'm not surprised. Bergie and Taylor, child, let me tell y'all something. That grandpa his, when he said um about Taylor, what did he say about Taylor? He said something like, I don't see the chemistry. And it was the way he came off. Okay. And I'm telling y'all, Bergie saying, I think that they would accept her or something. Whenever somebody is talking, y'all are like trying to get to know each other and they start talking about their family and they start saying that I think my family will accept you. Look for them key words, child. Y'all have to start looking and listening. The key words, accepting. I'm just saying. In the interracial relationship, look for that. Accepting, listen. So I don't know, but all of them, solidified everything. They're official couples. So we'll just have to see what happens. Either way it go, to wrap that up, Hannah, Marco, congratulations to you, sweeties. Okay. Pressure cooker. Return to Big Brother. Now listen, I'm a Big Brother fan. Whomever is gonna watch this, if you're a Big Brother fan, I know you were happy, excited, jumped up and down to see the pressure cooker return. Okay. My girl Mimi, the bugs got her. She let go. It was her, Cameron, and America at the end. See, whenever this happens, I get really irritated because the player starts to fuck with your psyche a little bit. And Cameron started to talk to them a lot. And Mimi started to engage. And I was like, ooh, you really starting to exert your energy. You baby, be quiet. Don't even engage, because then you're gonna start losing concentration. But then the bugs happened and it was just a mess. But either way it go, they were just shy of the 14 hours the first time. So kudos to my sister who through that competition with, I mean, she was the only one. She was the only sister. Listen. I'm going to give shout out to my sisters, okay? Sisters and brothers in a competition. I don't give a damn. Y'all can sit up there and say, oh my God, why do you bring up race? I hate when they do that bullshit online. Oh my God, you always want to bring up race. You always want to bring up race. Listen, we are 12% of the motherfucking population in the United fucking States, okay? And if I want to bring up race anytime somebody on the show does something monumental, then that's what the fuck I'm going to do, okay? So, Mimi, cheers to you, baby girl. Anyway, Cameron ended up being HOH. It's a mess in the house right now. I don't even want to talk about what's going on in the house, but either way you go, if you're a fan of Big Brother, hope you're tuning in to the live feeds because it's a hot ass fucking mess. KeKe Palmer. Sis. KeKe Palmer is in Usher's video, boyfriend. Shout out to you, girl. Well played. You are a mother. Indeed. And bitch, happy fucking birthday. Okay. Honey, them photos are giving hot. Okay, you look so fucking good. But the video, I'm so sick of the narrative that women cannot just be fucking sexy and just be in their own agency, not be controlled. Lauren London said something so profound. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle, straight up. But she talked about one of the successful things about her and Nip's relationship is they understood that we do not possess other people. We do not possess other human beings. Do y'all understand that that is important? Like, you do not possess other human beings. I am not your possession. No, like, you don't possess me. So this idea that because you are the quote unquote person of the house and therefore like you own my body, you own what I wear. Fuck no. That's not how it works in this world. And I think if people understood that individualization, being an individual, having your individuality in a relationship is so very important. In a relationship, in a marriage, you have to let your person, your partner, keep that. You have to. So, for instance, let's say they were a painter before you, right? That was their passion, okay? Let them keep that passion. That is something they did before you. Don't shove that passion to the side for them. Embrace that about them, right? Don't expect them to all of a sudden not be an artist because they're with you, right? And now you're like, "Oh, I expect you to be this. You're a mother. You're this. You're this." Listen, they were an artist, a creative before you. You need to still let them be a creative. Because people, when they lose their individuality in a relationship, it sucks the life out of them. Eventually, that will suck the life out of your relationship. And that goes both ways. You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your relationship looks like, right? So, anyway, but I love the video, and I think people were looking at it through a lens of it was completely like revenge and payback and everything else. But you know, KeKe has admired Usher for so long, and that video was so superior. When you have an idol, right? When you idolize someone, and then when you grow up and you can straight up the choreography, you can go toe to toe with your idol. Listen, I'm gonna dress up in the you don't have to call wardrobe and do the choreography too. Like, I just think it was stellar. And I think it's okay. And let's be real. Like, the boyfriend was wrong as fuck. Because I honestly think the worst thing you can do is try to call out somebody on social media, because what you're trying to do, and let's be one hundo, is gain backup in a public arena. Like, you're trying, like, when you try to have a group of people bully and shame the mother and the person you love, bitch, that's a fire red flag, okay? Like, absolutely not. So, anyway, Trump and his cohorts was indicted. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck is this man gonna be president. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck is this man still able to run for president. I'm really trying to understand how we are in a country where a person can be indicted and charged with 50 crimes, child. I'm trying to understand. This is America. This is America for real, y'all. Like, just to give y'all a summary, Fulton County in Georgia, sweeping indictment, sweeping, naming former president. And I need this to stay formal, by the way, y'all. Like, how the fuck is he? Like, I can't. If this man becomes president, like, I really don't understand. But anyway, sweeping Fulton County indictment naming former President Donald Trump and 18 of his GOP allies for election interference. Okay. Trump is facing 13 charges in the Fulton County indictment. Those charges include RICO, solicitation, and conspiracy. Like, I need, like, how is this fool? Like, I need his websites to be shut down. I need his campaign raising money to shut down, bitch. I need his social media. What's I don't even know the name, child, of his whole little network. Bitch, I need everything to be shut the fuck down. This fool got a whole ass mugshot. Like the whole group got a whole fucking mugshot, dog. Like it is giving motorcycle gang from Sons of Anarchy on the wall. If y'all seen Sons of Anarchy, oh my God, which I'm a huge fan of. Remember the Teller motorcycle game, Redwood Originals, when you walk into the fucking when you walk into the clubhouse, they got all their mug shots on the wall. Like it is literally giving that. How in this country are we able to accept these things? I don't motherfucking understand. I just don't get it. It is frustrating to me. It's frustrating. It really is. So I guess we'll see what happens with that, child. Okay, I guess we'll see. In other tragic news, we have a white supremacist, racist man who went into a Jacksonville, Florida Dollar General store and murdered three black people. Okay, three black people, and then killed himself and had a whole manifesto about not liking black people and all the things. It's so crazy to me because the idea, I think Nikki Haley said something about racism and la di da. Did she say something about racism not existing in this country being wonderful and there being no hate and this the idea that people still think that this country is great is fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry. Okay. Like, yeah, I'm thankful to wake up this morning. Like, amen to that. Thank you. I'm drinking my coffee. I woke up this morning. That is a blessing indeed. But if you fucking think that this country is some great, happy, la da da, we're walking up and down. No, like black people are hated. We are fucking getting murdered. Do you understand me? Murdered. My other community, LGBTQ plus, sweetie, like we are getting murdered. Black trans women are getting murdered at an alarming, like, and also to my black brother and sisters, when you say Black Lives Matter, please include my other community, please. Like, please, I am begging y'all. We need y'all too. Like, we need to be included. We need to be included in that. I'm telling y'all, because a oh my God, this is so hard. Like, I am just pleading. It is so hard for me to exist in a world where I am a Black woman. I'm a Black queer woman, single mother. Like, my identities are crazy. Like, I have a Black son, 25, who's trying to exist in this world as a Black man. He has been stopped by a cop. Okay. He was just walking. And a cop stopped him. He was not that far from the house. A cop stopped him and said, "Hey, you need a ride?" My son said, "No, I'm just gonna walk." Like, that's why I've always said we pray when our Black sons leave the house. Okay? We say love you a lot more out of fear than the white people in this country. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Y'all can leave comments and tell me I'm wrong all day long, but I guarantee you it's bullshit. We say love you, be safe. Remember, giving little tips and shit a lot more than our white counterparts in this country. I guarantee you, I guarantee motherfucking to you. When it comes to our Black children, I guarantee you. Okay? So, it's really complex for me to exist in this world. It's like I've tried my best to raise my Black son to, love everyone as well. Like, even in high school, he was in the straight gay alliance. His best friend was gay and was getting bullied on. And he was like, "Oh yeah, mom, can I need to tell you something. I need to share a secret with you." And I'm like, "Oh, I need to tell you something." He thought that he couldn't tell me that he was in a straight gay alliance. This whole time I'm worried about telling him about my sexuality. Like, we have to start protecting everybody. I need y'all to understand, we have to start protecting everybody in our community because they are out in this motherfucker killing us. That's my point. We got to start protecting all of us because we are still being hunted. Because guess what? Just like you're angry that those 3 people got killed, you don't know if one of them is in the LGBTQ community. And if you found out that one of them were in my community, all of a sudden are you like, um, mm, mm, mm. We have to start protecting all of us. We have to start loving all of us because we are all being hunted. And some of us are being hunted by each other. Like, we have to start protecting our Black women. We have to start protecting our Black trans women. We have to start protecting our brothers. Like, we have to start loving each other in our community. It starts at home. Everybody is born to love. When these children come out of the womb, they don't know nothing about no colors, no races. They don't even know nothing about no damn crayons. They have no idea. When children are born, we are the ones who teach them. We are the ones who teach them. So if you teach them love and acceptance as they grow up, they're only going to know love and acceptance. I am begging and imploring now that I have a platform, and it's something I do on Pink Sunday Radio. It's something that all my co-hosts do on Pink Sunday Radio when we're discussing P Valley. Please, like, start doing more loving and teaching accepting from when they start being able to talk, when they start being able to understand interactions with everybody. Because when you take little Johnny and little whatever to the playground, they just going to play with whomever it is. And you have kids that already at the age of 5, child, they already starting to get uncomfortable in their body and don't even know why. But guess what? Your child ain't caring about none of that. They just going to play with another kid. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, we just need to start loving on each other, especially in our community, because baby, as you can see, they are still killing us. They are still killing us. They don't care. They don't care what community we are in. They killing us. So we got to do more loving us. We got to do more loving us. I know I went out on a tangent there, but god damn, that it bothers me so much. It bothers me so much. Just a little segue, FYI, the strike. Shout out to the WGA, SAG-AFTRA. You know, a lot of them follow me on the timeline. I follow them. You know, having a P Valley podcast with my co-host. Shout out to Ja, Tanika, Tia. We actually had to pause our interviews because, you know, of course, P Valley and the cast and stuff. So they're abiding by the union rules. And again, the AMTMP are just not handling shit and not wanting to pay and not caring about the people that are doing the work in front of the cameras, behind the cameras, you know, like, it's just crazy. It's unfortunate. But one thing about the writers and the actors, they remain strong and they're caring for one another. And I really love that. And so I'm just sending love and strength to them, because the way they're hanging on. And I don't think they saw the social media picket lines. I don't think they saw the social media picket lines, okay? And I don't think they saw the social media revolution picket lines of support, right? Like, it's like people who didn't understand but really love television and movies are engaging with the writers and the actors. And as they're putting out information, it's like little hubs of armies being built of support. And then they are like on their asses. And then they keep going, finding another PR firm to like help the crisis. I think they just hired another crisis firm management or something. Like, they didn't see it coming, y'all. Oh, child, but that's unfortunate. Anyway, so we keep moving. Just, oh yeah, so Dune with Zendaya and Timothy. I don't know how to pronounce that baby name, but anyway, it got pushed back till 2024. Okay. And P Valley, y'all, I know y'all still gonna ask Fonz and everybody else in the comment, but again, like I said on Pink Sunday Radio, it ain't coming back no time soon. Okay. It ain't coming back. It's postponed. It ain't filming. Don't expect that no time soon. Let's see. Also, you know what? Before I close out, I just want to say this. So there is a TikTok that has been going around the last 2 days of this lady. I'm not sure where she's from, but she's been crying. She was crying on TikTok, and because she's 30 and she's not married and she don't have no kid. Okay, baby girl. Now, everybody else is dragging her for something else that I will not speak on. Because one thing about me, listen, that ain't none of my business. Okay. But what I will speak on is this. There are a lot of people at the age of 30 who can't have children. Okay. Who are trying to find other alternatives to have children. So it's like, okay, it'll come. It will come. Marriage will come. All of the things that you are praying for and hoping for will come. I think the idea that you have to be at a certain age to accomplish things is just very ancient thinking. And we really have to get out of that, I think. Because it puts a lot of pressure. It puts a lot of pressure, and you end up getting divorced early, or you end up having children that you end up regretting, or you just become so stressed and overwhelmed with life. And then all of a sudden you say, oh, I should have waited. I should have traveled. I should have done this. So I think the idea that you have to put numbers on things, and then because if you notice, you go to the family reunion, you go to the cookout, and your aunties and uncles and grannies be like, baby, you still single? You still ain't got nobody? Ooh, I'm trying to have some grandchildren. Ooh, I want nieces and nephews. And there's always been a pressure to have all these things. And I just want to tell you, baby girl, do not rush, honey, because trust me, it is a lot of work. Marriage is a lot of work, you know. Children, sweetie. Woo, they're a lot of work. So I would implore you, sweetie, get off of TikTok crying to social media, who is now dragging you, and just go live your life. Go live your life, because a lot of times love comes when you're least expecting it, and I think that usually is the most genuine love, when you're least expecting it. And my thing is, don't you want that? Like, you don't want it to be forced, right? You don't want it to be a scammer. You don't want somebody to see you on TikTok crying, girl, talking about I'm 30 and I want to be married and have a kid. Then they see you and be like, well, shit, hey, girl. You don't want that forced type of love, that scamming type of love. No, girl, you want something just so relaxed. Enjoy your life, enjoy yourself. I always say this, you want to come into a relationship with your cup full, not halfway, not empty, not on the fourth of tank, child. Okay, because we already know that's about 30 miles. Then you got to go to the gas station. So no, ma'am. You want to be fully, secure, have all the self-love, come to the table with your cup full. That way, that cup is full, your partner's cup is full. If you're not having a good day, guess what? You halfway, your tank half empty. That other person has a full cup, they can fill you up. They have a bad day, your cup is full, and y'all are able to fill each other up. But if both of y'all got half empty cups and shit, hey, y'all barely hanging on. Y'all barely hanging on. Y'all eventually gonna be so tired. There's gonna be no self-fulfillment there. So you crying on social media for a husband and children tells me that there is a lack of self-love and there's some insecurity there. So you need to focus more on you and loving yourself so that when that partner does come along, you are ready and you are open and you are willing. And that way you don't need your partner to fill your cup. You don't need them to. Like, you're okay by yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you're having a bad day, you're good, because you're secure, you have the self-love. But having a partner that has that full cup, they can always give you some juice if need be. But you coming on like that shows me that, baby, you're probably running on the fourth, sweetie. And see, we can't have that. Okay. So you may not even see this video at all, but I just wanted to put that out there, that we really have to stop focusing on age and all that. Because I'm telling you right now, listen, I know some people that's in their 40s, they good. They are very much good, and they have no children, and they're not married, and they are fine. They are fine, and they love themselves very much so. Okay. So I'm going to end Socially Conscious Conversations with KoGi by saying this. Have a beautiful Monday. Have a even more beautiful week.